a walking tour of the Yacht Club guest corridors on MSC World America. Designed to help guests choose a cabin location and navigate Yacht Club decks. Hey everyone, we are MSC World America. I just wanted to show you something with the elevators, and if you're in the Yacht Club, what this basically can do for you. So we are now on deck 8, and this is the elevator keypad. Um, and what you can do is you can use your card or your wrist strap. You put it here, and then it's going to say what lift. I'm going to select any, and then you say where you want to go to. I am going to go to 15 because I want to go to the first level of Yacht Club, and then it will tell you to go to elevator D. It's almost always elevator D on the one side of the ship. On the other side of the ship, it's the port side. It's A. Um, and then you wait, and then the elevator shows up at some point. And if there's other people here waiting for elevators, usually the elevator just comes for you. And other people going to that floor would obviously get on, but usually that has never happened to me while on this ship. Okay, we are on MSC World America, and we're going to do a mini tour of the Yacht Club stateroom floors and maybe some other stuff. So we'll see. If there's people, I'm going to then have to move the camera away. I'm going to try not to do too much editing. I just was curious myself when booking in Yacht Club on the MSC World America where things were. So at times I might be quiet because I don't want to disturb anyone. Right now most people are off the ship. They're at Ocean Key. But you know, I don't want to bother anyone. So here, let's start. We're on deck 15, Rio de Janeiro. So you can see on this map where we are, which is, we're right there near the start. So you're going to see on this map that this area is for the crew. So this is actually the bridge. And then here is, these are Yacht Club cabins, a walkway that connects, and then more Yacht Club cabins. And these cabins are interior cabins that are not Yacht Club. These are interior Yacht Club cabins. So here, 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 and then here. So let's start on the, oops, you gotta scan yourself in. So we're near 15024, and then we go down, it's an empty hall, and there's nothing opposite these cabins, 15026. So then if we continue, we're just going to continue. This is Rio de Janeiro, 15022, 15020. Then this is a worker utility area, crew only. Just let you know that. 15018, 1516. This is an interior cabin, 15014. Notice no connecting, no doors next to it, which is kind of interesting. 15012. 15010. These are interior. 15008, 15006. And now there's only one more cabin here on the starboard side. This is the starboard side, the right side of the ship. 15002. That is, I believe that's an owner's suite, but I'm not positive. Then we're in the crew area only. So we're still within the Yacht Club, basically enclosed area where you have to swipe with your card or your wristband to get in. So you see there's a winding hall here. And then on the right is all crew cabins that you can't access. And then down at the end, more crew cabins. And then it cuts over, and you can't continue forward to the other balcony cabins. So I had to stop for a moment because there were passengers. Then we made a turn, so we're still in the same exact spot. We come out, and there's a mini lobby here that this does not connect to the main elevators. So this area basically, okay, I had to stop again because I didn't want to film anyone. I tried really hard not to film people. So this is the lobby for deck 15, and then what you have here is an elevator that is only for to access the Yacht Club decks. So let's go up. So we're leaving 15 for a moment. Actually, we're going to come back down because, yeah, we can come back down. because this is the other side of deck 15, and you can see there's cabins here. We'll walk all the way down. Just do a quick walk down. It's in the morning, so the rooms are being serviced. This is 15009.
Hello.
Good
I know
morning.
you will go the other side here. So the same.
Hey, we're still on deck 15. I was speaking with a crew member. So this is 15015, and this is the exit to the outside. Let's go outside. So here we're going to go up here. We could use the stairs that are in Yacht Club, but I'm just going to show you how to get to your deck from the outside area. So here, if you were at the elevator banks, you're on deck 16. Here are some interior cabins on deck 16. So we're not in Yacht Club yet. You can see up ahead is a Yacht Club door. There's no central entrance to Yacht Club on deck 16 or deck 15. So here we are on deck 16. I've never been on deck 16. Fort de France. Let's go inside. You need to scan. So we're at 16038, and now we're going to venture down. And you can see it's just basically like a long hall. And no real cabins. Go. We are now on deck 16, so 16024, 16022, and then we have a crew area on the left, 16020, and then this is an interior cabin for Yacht Club 16018, across from 16016. And then two interiors, 16014, 16012, and then there's nothing opposite, which is kind of a nice spot, 16010, and then these will all be forward-facing, I think, loft suites for Yacht Club 16004, and then let's see, there's a crew area. Yeah, these are all the forward-facing suites. I'm gonna stop in a moment. Let's see. Keep wandering. Okay. A crew service area. There's no cabin directly across. Well, it's 1601, 16005. And now let's move over. Okay, and you can see this is going to mirror the other side. So if you're on this side, it's going to be the same as the other side. I'm going to stop for a moment. Okay, we're still on deck 16019. I just wanted to show you some of the cabins. And then if we continue down there, we'd end up at the doors that open up. And now we're in the little lobby area that each floor has. So in the lobby area, there is a phone, and then there is an elevator, and then there's stairs that go up. So let's go up. I hope I'm not making you dizzy. I know someone will find this fascinating, because I would find it fascinating. But if you don't like it, please skip on. That's okay. No complaints from me. So deck 18 is going to be very similar. There's no direct access from the main elevators. I mean, there's access, but it's not a central hall access. So we're on 18007. Just know there's no deck 17 on MSC ships. So we're still in Yacht Club. And this is 18001. Okay, we're going to keep walking. And now we're at 1819, and we're going out. And this is basically the way to go to the main elevators. Like I said, you could use the Yacht Club elevators. There's one. Otherwise, you'd be exiting and using the main elevators to get anywhere else on the ship that's not in Yacht Club. So, and then there are pretty much, I think it's only Yacht Club on this particular deck on this side of the ship. Actually, I think there's only Yacht Club on this deck completely, because here, right off of the Yacht Club, you can see there's a door there. This is the Botanic Pool entrance. Okay, let's go back in. Okay, we're back. We're still on deck 18, the Buenos Aires in Yacht Club, but this is 18007. This is near the Central Yacht Club little lobby area for this floor. And we're going to go upstairs. And I'm going to have to turn the camera because I don't want to record anyone. And there are several people. I have to pause. Okay, I got stopped. I ended up talking with the Yacht Club cruise director for quite a bit, and she was so pleasant. So I had to stop the video, and now I'm probably going to be editing. But this is the main Yacht Club reception. I just wanted to show this. And then on the other side is a person talking loudly on the phone, but that is the Top Sail Lounge. And we're going to venture in there real quick just to take a look, try to get past this person on a video call. And here is the Top Sail Lounge. I just want to show you while it's kind of empty because everyone left to go ashore on Ocean Key. So you can see in front of us is an outdoor seating area. And then the lighthouse is here, which looks really nice. And then I'm going to turn around and show you that is the crystal staircase to get to the Yacht Club dining room, and then there is a bar in the distance. The one difference about this particular Yacht Club Top Sail Lounge is there is no like little snacky buffet area. It's all on the menu, and you can request certain foods. It's a very, very limited menu. Then they do have music at night. Going to zoom in, and that is pretty much it. We're going to leave here. Okay, here we are just leaving the main Yacht Club reception area, which is where the concierge is. You can find a machine to add funds to your cruise card, and then we're exiting out of the Yacht Club, which is not opening for me, and sometimes this does not open. There, it opened. I don't know why that is. So then if we go to the right, you can see you could also get to Yacht Club cabins on this deck. That way, we're on deck 19. These are main elevators, and then there's other cabins that way. There's also access within Yacht Club to those different cabins. Above this is pretty much the rest of the Yacht Club common areas. Okay, everybody, I'm continuing where, pretty much where I left off. We're at the MSC Yacht Club main entrance, which is on deck 19, and I will tell you, it's tough recording and not getting people in the video, but I wanted to show you. So here we are, we're on deck 19, New York. This is where the Top Sail Lounge is located, and we're not in Yacht Club yet. We're right outside the main elevator banks that are the forward elevator banks. So you can see there's an entrance there to some of the Yacht Club cabins and suites, and then there's an entrance on the other side that is also for the for Yacht Club cabins and suites, and then here is the main entrance for Yacht Club to the reception desk, the concierge desk, and then the Top Sail Lounge. So what we're going to do is we're just going to walk in one of the other side doors so you could see how it kind of connects with other things. To get into the Top Sail Lounge, you would actually do your wristband there. We're not going to do that right now. We're going to keep walking, and I'm just going to show you some of the hallways on deck 19. So to get in here, you have to zoom your way in. You can see we're 19021, and down there there's other cabins, but there's no exit, and there are no cabins on the right side of what I'm filming. So this is 19019. There's crew area. 19015, crew area, crew stairs. 19013, 19011, and then crew area to the right before that, and then this takes you to the main concierge, and then if you go through and then to the left there's stairs up to the restaurant, but if you stay on this level, that's the Top Sail Lounge. Here is the elevator that will take you to all levels in Yacht Club from 15 all the way up. So let's continue. So 19007, 19005, 19003, and then this is a dead end here. of sorts, so 19001, but it's a dead end, but you can open this door and you will get into the top sail lounge. So let's continue. We're going to go back the other way. Let's go. And we're going to head back. And we're going to exit out of Yacht Club again. You don't have to. You can go right through the main reception area. But we're going to exit out so we can see the other side of this without going through the top sail lounge. Because I don't want to record people in there. Because that's rude. So now we're outside again. There's a botanic pool. We're walking through. We already saw this with people. It's nice. So here we are. We're back kind of where we started a little while ago, but we're going to show the cabins on the other side, because then you can see if there's anything opposite your cabin that you're considering, your suite. You know, is it something that might be annoying? But who knows? It may not be. So 19020. Okay, wait, let's switch. 1 second. So there is actually a dead end on this floor. So we're still on deck 19 New York, 19018, 19016, and that's crew only. 19014, 19012. We're going to continue. 19010, 19008. And what's really nice is there's no cabin door directly next to these cabin doors, which, you know, prevents people from waking you up if you're sleeping with slamming doors. 19002. And then if we continue this way, that's a crew area. Actually, this is another entrance to the lounge, the top sail lounge. Secret entrance to the top sail lounge from this deck. So if you don't want to go through main reception, you could just use that entrance, which is really convenient. These are crew access areas, so you don't need that. And then we're going to continue, and this is a crew area to the right. So no cabins right here, another crew area to the left, but there's no cabins on this one. And then if we open this, this is going to be into the, right outside the top sail lounge. Let's continue up. So we're 19, we're at the concierge desk, and we're not going to use the elevator, we're actually going to go up the stairs. Let's go up these stairs. This is the Yacht Club restaurant. So in another video, I showed you the top sail lounge. I don't believe I ever showed you the Yacht Club restaurant. Okay. We are now, this is the Yacht Club restaurant. It's really, really nice. It's actually a lot wider than it looks on videos, and you'll see that there's the entrance is a little bit off center than on some of the other MSC ships, so it's slightly off center. So one side seems longer than the other. So lots of tables for different groups, and then there is the view of the ocean, and we're at Ocean Cay today. That's why everyone is off the ship. You can see it's just relaxing. And then here is their crystal staircase that every YouTuber pronounces incorrectly. So I'm not going to even try to say it. Savarsky. All right, here we go. This is the Yacht Club restaurant. Very nice. Okay, so we're now back outside of the Yacht Club restaurant on deck 20. And I just want to walk this way and show you. They always have displays of jewelry. This is FE jewelry. I'm not endorsing them. I don't endorse anything. I endorse having a happy life. And here we go. The one thing I'm going to show you. The bathroom. Watch this. It's very Star Trek. It's very Star Trek. And then just have to remember to swipe your hand to get out. Okay, let's move on. We're still on the same deck. We have not left. We're just gonna wander around and see where the suites are. I have never wandered the suites on deck 20, so I don't know what's here. Okay, there's the elevator which is past, so 2007 is directly opposite the elevator. And then we move down this way, and we have 20009, 20011, crew areas on the left. 20013, crew areas on the left also. 20015, and then we are 20019, the exit to the general area of the ship. 20021, and then we have 20023, and then this will actually exit out into the top 20, and there's a hot tub here. But this is top 20 for Urea guests. Okay, let's venture. I'm enjoying wandering around. I hope you are too. If you're not, then you might want to watch another video of who might be wandering around the ship, showing you the craziest things that are boring to most, but to us ship people, we love this stuff. Something's wrong with us, I'll tell you. So here we go. We are now 20005. Is that enough zeros? 20003, and then we are at 20001, and then this is the Yacht Club dining room. Now, you can enter from here, as you can see, but you probably shouldn't, because the main Yacht Club dining room reception desk, they're going to direct you to a table, so you really don't want to just cut in that way, but you could. Okay, hold on, let's pause and we'll be back. Okay, we are still on deck 20, but now we're out in the common area of the ship with the elevators and the stairs to get to the other side of this floor, floor 20 of the Yacht Club. So 20018, and then if we come down this way, it's 20020, and then 20022, and outside this door, and I'm not going to open the door because there's people outside, it is the top 20 deck with a hot tub. So there's a hot tub very close if you're in those cabins and you want it, and you don't have one on your balcony, because some of these do have balcony hot tubs. Here we go, we're at 20016, and then there's crew areas on the left. 20014, crew only. 20012, 20010, and then this on the left side would be probably the kitchen area for the dining room. 20006, 20004. Oh, this is a nice black and white picture of Ocean Key. An old one when there's a heliport at the end here. This isn't here anymore. And there's some extra things that are not here anymore. Very nice. And then this is 20002. And then this would be the Yacht Club dining room entrance.
Yes, please. Go.
Okay, we're still on deck 20. I actually got stopped. Someone thought that I shouldn't be where I was. Which is always funny because, I paid a lot for this. I'm here. And yes, I did pay for it with my own money. I'm not sponsored or endorsed. I do this for the love of cruising and showing people what cabins are where, because it's important to know. And now we have gone up and we are on at the Yacht Club Bar and Grill. So this is deck 21. It's a very simple deck, very simple. So it's kind of nice. There's almost nothing up here except that. There is a little reception area, a little waiting area. I don't know what you'd be waiting for, but maybe friends that are staying in another suite, and you're just hanging out. So here is some doors. And so this is 21 San Juan, and you can see there's not very many cabins on this deck. Get out of that. There's mirrors everywhere in this place. There's more bathrooms there, and that exits out to, oh, let's go this way. That exits out to the Lanai, which I should show you. I did kind of show it in another video, but the Lanai is for Yacht Club also. You need to swipe in, like that. And Lanai is Yacht Club only, though it's off the main elevator bank, so sometimes people can wander out here. But it's usually empty. There's no bars. You have to swipe to get in, or just move your hand. So this is the Yacht Club Deck 21, San Juan. This I think is the highest. This is the highest passenger deck for a Yacht Club, and there's no other passengers on this deck. They can come up here obviously because there's elevators. You have to swipe in. 21016, and then we have 21018. Then that's a crew area on the right. 21020. Here is the Yacht Club Lanai. And then if you continue down the hall, I had to stop recording. 21014, which is very nice. 21012. 21010. 21008. A crew area on the left. There's no cabins on the left. 21006. 21004. And then we have 21002. And then this door actually takes you out to the Yacht Club Bar and Grill outdoor seating. So now we're outside where this is the Yacht Club Bar and Grill, and we're not going to do anything. We're not filming much here because there's a few people eating, but there's some tables that are covered, and then there's a bathroom, and we're coming down here because I have never walked down here. There's a bathroom down here, and there's no entrance back into the Yacht Club suites from here. But here's Ocean Key in the distance. Okay, and now we get back in. So now we're back in on 21, where there's the elevator and the stairs, which would take you down further. There's a bit of a skylight above us, and then there's other cabins this way, which 21005. And then I'm not going to be able to walk this floor because I don't want to get yelled at by anyone. I don't know what's going on. I'll just show you what the cabin is like. And the only way basically to the main Yacht Club area is through the reception, or if you come down this way, you will get out onto the Lanai. Yeah, we'll venture down. 21007, 21009. Service area on the left, 21011, service area on the left. There's no cabins on the left here. 21013. And then this would exit right to the central area of the yacht. Actually, the central elevator bank. Central elevator bank. 21019. And then we have 21021.